Hey there, it's Ann Carden here. And if you are a coach, a consultant, or a service provider who would like to build a six-figure or a multiple six-figure dollar business, then I'm excited you're here because I want to share with you a proven and really powerful strategy that can actually catapult your business and get you into that five-figure a month income range very, very quickly. And, this is something that I've done in my own business, and I help other coaches and consultants do it in their business. And it is just a game changer. It was a game changer for me, and it is for them as well. So let me just tell you that one of the things that coaches and consultants are taught to do is to basically use the value ladder or the ascension model where, you give something away, you get people into your funnel, then you sell them something low, like a low barrier offer, maybe a tripwire as they're called, something that's not a lot of money. Get them to spend money with you, and then from there they'll buy something bigger when they experience you, and they'll ascend, right? They'll move up your value ladder until they become a high paying client. Now, I did all of this, and actually I still do a value ladder, except this is no longer my primary way of building my business. It's a secondary way. Well, for most coaches and consultants, they've been taught that this is how you build your business. And I want to tell you a much faster way. And this is basically flipping that whole business model upside down and starting with a high paying offer first. Okay, so I want to talk to you about how to get and close high paying clients. When you do this in your business, when this becomes your business model, you're going to be able to, number one, move your business very fast. It's easy to implement. It's much easier to find a high paying client, one or two or three or four, than it is to go out and do all of this other stuff that we're being taught. And, along with all that stuff is there's a lot of work to it, right? You're putting out a lot of content. Maybe you're blogging, maybe you're doing video, maybe you are, you're on all the social media channels, and you're maybe podcasting. And I mean, the list goes on and on. We could be super, super busy making no money all day long if we wanted to, right? So with a high paying client or a high paying offer, that you don't have to get a lot of people, and you can easily be in that five-figure a month income range that can continue to grow. I worked with a coach years ago that actually helped me implement this into my company, and it like I said, it was just such a game changer. And I remember thinking one time when I had first started my coaching business, I had heard a high level coach say, if you don't have a $50,000 offer, you are missing out. You have to have a $50,000 offer. And I remember I was going to teach a seminar to a whole bunch of coaches locally. And I remember bringing that into the conversation because it was the first time I had heard it. And I was a fairly new coach. And I said, a $50,000 offer. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I would offer for that. Well, guess what? I now have those offers. I have 30,000, 40,000. I have a lot lower offers as well, but my high paying clients, are $30,000 and up. And so here's why I want to tell you this is so important. Think about it. If you have a 30 or 40 or $50,000 client, you only need a couple of those to be beyond six figures, right? So it's not hard to do. And then if you get four or five of those, you're in the multiple six-figure range. So when you do this as your business model first, your main offer is your high ticket offer. Now, let's say that person can't afford your services, okay? Now you can offer them something lower and sort of work down the ladder, right? You could offer them the next thing down or the next thing down. So you can still monetize people, but you are starting with the high thing first, and you're qualifying. That's a whole nother process. I'm going to talk about that. So you might be thinking to yourself, oh, well, how in the world will I offer something, at $40,000 or $50,000 or $30,000 or even 10? For a lot of coaches, $10,000 is going to be a lot of money for an offer. But you can do it. I believe anyone can do this if they are good at what they do. Most coaches have a brilliance and an expertise that they literally are not tapping into, and they are leaving so much money on the table. They could be making so much more money, but I see a lot of coaches out there struggling, and it's really heartbreaking to me because they are being taught this business model that just really isn't very it's tough. It's just tough. I'm just going to say it like that. It's very tough to get traction. It's tough to get enough clients at one time to really start making a great income. So what do you need to bring in a high paying client? It's not as hard as you think. You have to have obviously a high ticket offer, right? A lot of coaches don't even have a high ticket offer. You have to position your services and the results that you provide in a way that is going to make somebody say, heck yes, I would be crazy to not do this. This is exactly what I'm looking for, right? So you have to have a high ticket offer, first of all. So you may have to repackage or restructure what you're already doing so that people will want to pay you the big bucks. That's the first thing. The second thing you need is you need a great marketing strategy. Now, most people market in a way that's very tactical. There's no strategy behind what they're doing. Their messaging is off, their target audience is off. They are putting their message out there, just hoping that somebody will see it that might want to work with them. And this just isn't going to get you, again, any leverage in your business. It's not going to attract clients to you, which is ultimately what you want to do. So if you put the right message out there, you know exactly who your ideal client is that's going to want your high ticket offer. You craft the right message, and then you know exactly where those people are, and you use those marketing tactics to put that great message right in front of them. Guess what? They'll start coming to you. You don't have to be out there hunting for them. You already have the pieces in place, so they see you, so they start being interested in what you have to say and what you're doing and your services, and they'll start reaching out to you. And when this happens, it's incredible. It's a really beautiful thing. If you are watching this video right now, it's likely in some way, shape, or form you have reached out to me using this exact process, right? So this is what I teach coaches and consultants how to do. The third thing you need is, once you have the right message, once you're attracting the right clients to you, you need to qualify them to make sure that, number one, they have the money to work with you, that they're going to be the right fit, that what you have is going to help them. And you need to do all of that up front before you ever have a conversation with people. One of the biggest complaints I hear from coaches is, I'm sick and tired of talking to people who have no money or won't invest, and they just want to pick my brain, or they just want to see what they can get for free, okay? And I get it, because I was there as well. But if you qualify them, you're only going to be speaking to people that are probably a good fit and are a high quality prospect, okay? And again, when you make this shift in your business, you're going to leverage your time. You're going to get a lot more time back into your life. But you're also going to be sitting in front of people or getting on the phone, however you do your calls with people, your sales calls. You're going to be talking to somebody who's already interested. They've already seen your stuff. They're already coming to you because they like what you're saying. You've already attracted them. And so guess what? The sales conversation is completely simple. It literally is just a matter of sitting down with them or meeting with them online and finding out if you're a fit to work together. And it's as simple as having coffee, to be quite honest. It's not slimy, it's not salesy, it's not uncomfortable, it's not awkward. And if you're a fit to move forward, you do it. And if you're not, you part as friends, you wish them well, or you refer them to someone else that can help them. I mean, how much easier would this make sales for people if they didn't have to feel weird or awkward about it? So this is actually the process I teach coaches and consultants, so they can start getting their business into that multiple six-figure range, 6 figures, and then multiple 6 figures, get into that 5-figure a month income range. I mean, what if you could bring in $30,000, $40,000 consistently month after month after month? How amazing would this be in your life, in your business? How would it change things for you? And the great thing is, once you get this process in place and you get it working, and I'm not going to tell you it's easy, because there's some work to it, right? There's a process to get this working. But when you get it working, and this is the key, when you get it working doing the right things, it is rinse and repeat. And then you can even automate it if you want to. So that's a whole nother conversation. But if you're interested in catapulting your business, if you're interested in building that that multiple 6-figure business in your coaching business, I would love to have a conversation with you about the process that I use to help coaches and consultants get and close high-paying clients. And it can literally be done in as little as 8 weeks. I have an 8-week program. It's an intensive program. You're going to have to do the work. But the whole idea is to get a process that's going to work for you to start bringing in high paying clients. And I've had incredible results with other clients. Curtis closed a $30,000 client in about 40 days. Jason, who was an IT consultant, closed about $100,000 in new business in about 40 to 45 days. Nick went from $0 to $80,000 in about 6 weeks. Beth signed up 3 high paying clients before the program was even over. Brenda booked 11 appointments. I mean, some really, really great results that I've had with my clients. And if this is an interest to you, I would love to chat with you and just see if it's a fit and see if it would work in your business as well. And then from there are other things you can do in your business, obviously, to just keep growing it. But this is the fast track to getting into that multiple six-figure dollar range. It's going to be very difficult to get there with a $297 a month offer or a $497 a month offer. So if you're interested, all you have to do is just click the button below. It's going to take you to my online calendar. You can choose a time that works for you, and we will set up a call. It's going to take you to an application form that you'll fill out, which gives me more information so we can leverage our time on the call and just dive right in. And it's going to let me know if this would even be a fit for you, or if I think I can help you before we spend the time on the call. Same thing I teach people to do. Once we do that, we'll be on a call for 30 to 45 minutes, getting to know each other, finding out what you want in your business, finding out if this is a fit, and that's it. And if it is, and you want to do it, we'll move forward. And if you don't, guess what? We are going to make a new friend with each other. So, and I always love that. I make great connections this way, and I get great clients this way as well. And I want to teach you how to do it too. So that being said, my program is not $30 or $40 or $50,000. I just want you to know that those are my clients that I work with on a longer time frame, and so it really is affordable for most people. I make it affordable for most people, but there is an investment. So if you're interested, just click the link, schedule a call, and I will be thrilled to talk to you, get to know you, and see if this can help you catapult your business into something completely different and transform your life and your business. So I'm Ann Carden. Hope this has been helpful. Click the button, schedule a call. We'll talk soon. You have an amazing day. Bye-bye.